Good evening, everyone. This is Amanda. I'm going to tell you a few of the many career options that are available in the field of nutrition. So, basically, nutrition is a very wide field, and there are plenty of career options that you could choose from. So, let's start off right away. You can either become a nutritionist or a dietitian, as in, you can join a hospital, you can join these multinational companies wherein you are responsible for taking care of the health and well-being of the employees who work there. Then you can also become a nutritionist in the community setting. You can also choose to become a sports nutritionist, so that specialization you can go into, or you can also opt to become a freelance nutritionist or a dietitian after you complete your education. And the second option that you have is, after studying this for quite a few number of years, you can also choose to become a lecturer or a professor. So you get to teach the nutrition in schools, in colleges, and in universities. But to become a lecturer or professor, you will have to do your PhD, which is your doctorate in philosophy in the field of nutrition, to be able to qualify as a lecturer or a professor. For schools, you will have to do your BEd, that is Bachelor of Education, to be able to teach at the higher secondary level. And the third option, career option that you have in this field is to also become an entrepreneur. That is, you get to work for yourselves and also you get to employ others as well. So, this is in any field, actually, this is an upcoming career option that many young budding students are choosing. So, in the field of nutrition, you can open up your own food business or have your own cloud kitchen. So, the education that you get when you study nutrition or food service management will help you run your business well. And another option is you can also become a food technologist. That is, you can work in these research and development labs, which are also called R&D labs, also in very famous food and beverage companies like Nestle and so on and so forth. All right. So I've just given you an overview of the various career options that you have. There are many subdivisions of career options that are always there. So you can also do a little bit of research by yourself, or you don't need to do that. You also have great mentors available at Mary Mentor to guide you in the right path. So the next topic that I'm going to talk to you about is the required education that you would need to become any of these career options, like the education that you would require to become a nutritionist, to become a dietitian, to become a lecturer, entrepreneur, or a food technologist, and many others. So the basic requirement is that you need to have a bachelor's degree minimum. So a lot of people, after their 11th and 12th standard, they like figure out that they want to become a nutritionist or they want to be something in the field of nutrition. So they go ahead and they get admission into a college or a university that offers these bachelor programs in that particular field. However, there are few students who want to have this basic knowledge of nutrition before the bachelor's degree. You can do that also. A lot of schools, along with physics, chemistry, mathematics, they offer nutrition as well. So instead of having, for example, let's say physics, mathematics, chemistry, and biology, you will have physics, chemistry, biology, and nutrition. So that way you can get the basic education that you need, and then you can go ahead and apply for a bachelor's degree after your 12th standard. So after a bachelor's degree, most of them, they prefer to do a specialization. That is, they prefer to go for a master's degree. So in your master's degree, it is like you learn a lot more in detail the specialization that you choose. For example, if you do a master's degree in food chemistry, you will learn more about that. If you do a master's in foods and nutrition, you will learn more about that. And if you do a master's in food service management or dietetics or even sports nutrition or clinical nutrition, so you will learn more about that field that will equip you and give you the right education to progress further. All right. So now after your master's degree, a lot of these budding nutritionists, they go in for jobs wherein I've already named a few, like you can join the hospital or an MNC or community setting, sports setting, etc. But in addition to completing your masters, a lot of them also choose to do postgraduate diplomas for a duration of 1 to 2 years, wherein they become more like knowledgeable in that particular field where they are interested to work in. So you can do that as well. And also, you must have heard a lot of people going in for hospital or hotel internships. So in order to be able to do that, like for a hospital internship, for example, you are required to complete your master's in either food service management or foods and nutrition or clinical nutrition. And then this hospital internship comprises of a 6 months clinical nutrition and dietetics internship program, wherein you will have the chief dietitians and the clinical dietitians train you in providing the proper counseling, calculation of how much of calories is required by that particular patient based on what disease they are admitted with, etc. So you get like an all-round experience and all-round education of what a nutritionist is required, expected to do in the hospital setup. And you also have hotel internships wherein you can join the food and beverage department. And those internships, it depends on hotel to hotel. The duration is around 3 to 6 months. And finally, to become a lecturer or a professor, so nowadays, a lot of people are doing their PhD, which is the Doctorate of Philosophy in their particular field. So most of the time, a PhD for nutrition is done in the field of community nutrition or sports nutrition or clinical nutrition or food product development or laboratory studies. So you can choose what the topic and the specialization you are interested in, and then you can go ahead and do your PhD. However, you have to keep in mind that PhD is a very long process and it is not time bound. It can take any time between 3 to 5 years. Now, a bachelor's degree is fixed. It can take a bachelor's in nutrition takes about 3 years, and a master's in nutrition takes about 2 years. And as I mentioned before, postgraduate diplomas take around 1 to 2 years. But a PhD is all based on you, on your capability, on your interest, on how well and how fast you can complete your research, etc. So it typically takes around 3 to 5 years, as mentioned before. And now, since nutrition is an ever-changing field, one needs to keep updating themselves. So you might find a lot of these education websites online, wherein you can go and whatever topic or subfield or subcategory you are interested in this field of nutrition, in this wide field of nutrition, I might add. So you can choose your topic of interest and you can go ahead and complete the course. So there are courses just to increase, like all courses are there just to increase your knowledge. However, there are certificate and non-certificate courses. So based on your interest in what is required by you at your particular workplace, you can accordingly choose and go ahead with the course. So yes, so I hope I have clearly described in short what are the different career options and what are the different educational requirements that you need to do to be able to go forth and join those careers. So I wish you all the best, students. And nowadays there are a lot of career counseling platforms like Mere Mentor right here to help students choose the right path to enter into the profession that they are interested in. So you have like a support, like a backing right at the end of your 11th and 12th standard, so that you are not unsure of what to choose. So based on your interests and your capabilities and what you would like to pursue further, there are people to help you and guide you in the right path. So thank you.